I have a confession to make. Something that's been eating away at my insides for so long now. I've been internalizing it for so many weeks. I have to let it out. I have to tell someone. I have crabs. Big, rotting crabs. And the only way I can solve this issue is by winning my Cylostra Direfin campaign. We're into part 9. Behold my works, ye mighty, and despair. Truly a majestic empire of like 6 settlements. It's huge. It's gigantic. It's world-spanning. It's massive. But yeah, we're into the finale here. We are into part 9, and I think this will be the final part because we can do the final battle and take down Lokhir Fellheart, or should I say Carleel Lothreef. I think at this point everyone's got a chance to play. I think we can talk about this. This is an anagram of Lokhir Fellheart. I think pretty much everybody knew that at this point anyway. But yes, he is coming for our booty. We're not gonna let him. We're gonna put him in the ground where he belongs and have a real nice finale to the end of this playthrough. It's been a fun one. Not quite as world-spanning as I would have liked. And it hasn't come out as quick as I would have liked either. The finale is taking a little bit too long, but it was, I mean, I had to move. I've had a lot going on the last couple weeks, so I didn't get it out quite as quickly as I would have liked, but that's alright, because we're here, we're finishing up this campaign, and Lokhir Fellheart is about to fall to our crabs. We're going to give him the business with our crustaceans. So, all we gotta do right now is go to the Battle of the Eternal Tides, and the Star Metal Harpoon and now has the power to slay the Merwyrm Amanar. Lokhir Fellheart has been stalking us this entire time, but we have some new toys to play with. The Necrofex Colossus, 3 of them. They replaced 3 of my Rotting Prometheans, which I made about 2 turns ago, and these guys are going to be really important because the final battle has actually changed a bit. I believe it now has a Charybdis. It's got a few new powerful things that I've seen from other people's playthroughs. Some Hydras and stuff, I think. They've made it a lot harder than it was when it was in the beta. So we got a little bit more work cut out for ourselves right now. And so it's probably a good thing that we have less melee troops because they're going to get cut apart by that armor piercing. So the more damage we can do from range, the better this final battle will go. So, we're going to teleport to it because why would I travel there?
Admiral of the fleet.
Let's take a look at what they got. Yes, so they do have a Charybdis. So I did see that right when I was watching someone else's YouTube video. I don't remember who that was. But they got a bunch of Hydras and a lot of reinforcements. Now these bloated corpses normally might be pretty scary if you're rocking like a depth guard army, but we've only got 4 of them. Only have 5 actual infantry units. The rest are monsters. Very balanced. You can just tell. This isn't elite spam at all. It's a very balanced, eclectic mix of units. Very glorious. And we have some of our own. So these guys will be going right for their depth guard to try to take them out early. But yeah, it's not an easy battle to win, I don't think. We'll see. We got the sea shanty and the battlefield resupply, which you also get, I think, in the final battle of the Great Vortex Campaign for the other factions. Getting a bunch of HP and stuff is pretty nice, and all that ammunition for the Queen Bess. We're going to enjoy that. So, let's go down to the battlefield, take out Lokhir Fellheart, finish this baby up once and for all.
The chart is plotted, and the sails billow as the ship follows the course revealed by the map. The order is given. Drop anchor. Your crew descends into the depths in search of the beast. Amanar is close. The ancient Merwyrm roars. In defiance or anguish, the predator is not used to the role of prey. From the shadows comes another, to claim the prize of slaying Lothan's guardian beast. Wolfheart's bane will become Fellheart's glory. But you are in his way.
Your hunt is over. The Merwyrm is not yours to slay. It is a creature of Mathlan, Lord of the Deeps, and only I am charged to cull in his name. It has been amusing watching your sea-racked corpses stumble and dodder as you tracked the prey. But Amanar is Lothern's guardian, a creature aligned to the Asur. Who are you to interfere in such an ancient rivalry? The prize is mine, and mine alone. The beast is summoned. Your use is at an end. Prepare to face the Krakenlord!
Your hentai has no power here, Lokhir Fellheart. Alright, we got a Charybdis, we've got Hydras coming in real fast. We're gonna have to set this up pretty quick. And I don't think I'm gonna pause it. I might put the beginning in slow motion just so I can set my stuff up. Maybe not. Oh, they changed the deployment. Yeah, the deployment's different now too. This actually looks quite a bit different than how... Yeah, I think you started on... Yeah, you definitely started on this hill before. They pushed you up a bit. So we'll have to do maybe some retreating, but we'll do riding Prometheans up front. Right now, they're just kind of sitting there. Queen Bess, you should not... What are you shooting? Are you shooting at a Hydra? Don't do that. Oh my god, he is. That's embarrassing. Also, they're not moving for some reason. Are they... Are they gonna sit there and just let me shoot them to death? That seems unlikely, but... Oh no. CA, please tell... Okay, now they're coming. I was gonna say, there's no way that's a thing. Alright, crabs. Crabs to the fore! Halberds directly behind them. And definitely more crabs up the front. Queen Bess, 3 kills. Very impressive. Rip them up. Rip them up, nice. Morgul Haunter straight for those Black Ark Corsairs and the Shades, because I don't want to deal with them. Get in there. Dude, I'm not going to lie. What they did with Amanar, it's cool they even added him, because no one knew he was coming. So it's kind of like CA's a victim of their own coolness, where they add cool stuff and then don't make it playable, but why? Like, if you're gonna make the model like that, you'd think they would maybe make it playable at some point. Maybe they will. Just turn you to shoot them. Dark Gliders on the flanks, maybe get you in a melee. Just tear around them real quick. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. We did not end up going for an Invocation of Heck. I talked about it the entire campaign playthrough, and I never did it once. Never got a Vampire Captain Caster for Cylostra's army. But you know what? I'm way too cool for that. I'm just way too cool for school. We're blobbing up real nice. That's how we do up in the... I don't even know what's happening right now. Alright, Dark Riders are dead. Okay. A lot of terror routing in the center. I mean, they just melted. They melted so quick. Let's drop that, because we don't have any reason not to. I don't think we need to use any spells in this first battle. It's the reinforcements that I'm really worried about. Maybe we should turn you guys off fire at will. Spread you out a bit. Keep you guys back. It's a decent start. Get a rear charge into that. And get you out of range of the Shades. Okay. So visually, I think this final battle is stunning. I have not played it since the beta. The beta is a bit of a stretch, the early access footage. I don't know how much it has changed other than the Charybdis that was added at the beginning. And maybe I don't think the Hydras were there either. But I do know that in pre-release it was not challenging at all. I'm wondering if maybe it will be this time. Let's take all of you guys off fire at will here. So I really don't need you shooting. Just go into melee. Alright. So, first army's defeated. Alrighty, Sam Jackson up to 34 kills to get you back. Kill those Shades. Get you run down those armor-piercing missile units, because they're going to hurt real bad if we let them fire for too long. Chase them down. Send one of you after and then pull you guys back. We have to be ready for the bloated corpses. Morgul Haunter can actually run after them. Okay. They're all off fire at will. Cylostra, get in there. Beat them up. Pretty soon we're going to get some questing knights up in here. But I don't think I need too many summons yet. Keep pushing. And we're definitely going to be saving these heals for the next big fight. I don't think we need to use that yet. I don't know if this is going to end up being too hard, honestly. It is cinematic as hell, though. If there's one thing we can say about the finale battles for Total War Warhammer 2, they are definitely cinematic. Pull you back. Actually, pull you all back. There's a lot of stuff coming in, and you don't want to be fighting a Hydra by yourself. Let's go up there and help him out before it takes too much damage. Is that the Charybdis? Oh, it is. That's really something we don't want to be fighting. Run, Sam! Help your homie out. Okay. Reform the lines. Reform the lines.
Nothing. Mine will be done.
Scurvy dog's trying to shoot me. Run into my rear. Shoot the depth guard pole arms. And we do have bloated corpses coming in as reinforcement now, so we'll pull them out there. I went out to this flank. And depth guard, take that front line. Start shooting them. Let's kill that Charybdis. We need it dead. Kill that bloated corpse before it gets anywhere near our main line. Come on back. And I'd say it's probably worth. I'd say it's worth using now. And you start shooting stuff. Let it rip. You didn't shoot, man. Okay. Get the crabs in. Get the bloated corpses. We can kill. I don't want to kill dire wolves with that. Get the gunners back. Turn them off skirmish mode. Charge in. Kill the dogs on the right flank. And in the center here, we got Sam Jackson tanking everything like a boss, which is going to work really well with the Queen Bess. Just target that right now. I think he's going to be fine. And even though it's not an ideal fight, we can probably smush it pretty easy. So just get in there. Nice. Okay. All right. It's not going too bad so far. Maybe get a couple depth guard up the center. Some crabs in there as well. Now he's probably going to need to run. We got a War Hydra too. Get out. Oh, zombies are so heavy. Dude, don't tell me you can't pull out that. So lethargic, so slow. Okay. Thank you. See if we can kind of pull them around that way. And you... Where's my gunners at? Shoot them. I want to kill those shades, and you need to get back here. ASAP, because we're going to need you. Get a point-blank volley? Let's see if we can get a first-person shot with the Queen Bess, too. This is not going to work at all. Oh my lord. How does first person work with the Queen Bess? It's a parabolic arc. With the cannons and stuff, it makes sense. But I don't know how to do it with... If I point upwards, it's just gonna go like straight up. Try that. No, I can't. It doesn't even let me shoot. I don't know how that's supposed to work. This is the lowest I can go. Nice shot, Bess. Okay, let's kill him. You're back here. It's starting to get a little bit brutal. Got a bunch of Necrophax Colossuses coming in. So you, Carnage, you start shooting them. I want you guys to go after. Get in there. Start beating up on some crabs, and we're gonna get some questing knights too. Let me do some rear charging, kill those shades. Fog of the Damnedness. That nice double stack going. Kill those shades for me. We're definitely gonna lose some stuff. Yep, we just lost our Necrophax Colossus. He died really fast. Like super fast. I looked away for a second and he died. Alright, let's get you guys back. Oh, we got 4 of them. These will help out quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, Invocation of the Hex really help in this blob. We're gonna heal again. And you go after the Morn. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a beautiful attack. Kill those Morngulls. Pop this. The fight's starting to get pretty fierce. I think this is gonna be the hardest part, the hardest wave actually, because they've got all the monsters coming in. Questing Knights are gonna die, but they're gonna make it worth it for me. And you shoot that blob. We're still good in the back line. We get the handgunners up, fire into those depth guard. Maybe the Queen Bess should do that as well. And handgunners, if you can get up quick enough, maybe shoot those bloated corpses before they get to us. Carronade as well. I love this music. It's getting me hype. Rear charge those. Cylostra doing all right? Yeah, we're doing good. Except for the whole losing Necrophix Colossus for nothing. Oh, here we go. It's gonna slam down with the Fury of 1,000 Suns, and pretty much missed completely. All right, crabs behind, charge in. Losing you. Even with those heals, they're dying pretty quick. Get in there. Yeah, this is the most tactical of battles. You can just see the micro. It's crazy. And on this side, sure. Well, goodbye, dogs. I'll take that trade any day of the week. That's fine. I didn't pay anything for them. Right, more bloated corpses and more crabs. So what else is coming? Send them my way. I'll send them into the abyss from whence they came. Kill more of these scurvy dogs, and you get in there right meow. Let's drop this. And make sure that we do not let our infantry get blown up by that bloated corpse. That's gonna hurt real bad. But not anymore. Oh, you can two-shot him. Beautiful. And maybe don't charge in depth guard with large units. Not really the best way to use them. You can shoot them to death. A bunch of scurvy dogs getting through. We can start committing some of the animated hulks because I do not care about them at all. We got another wave coming. We got more coming in, boys. We got one more heal left. Don't think we need to pop it just yet. What's out here? Oh, you got all the way out there. Pull you back. If we can. Can you push through? You're gonna have to turn. If you're gonna push through, you're gonna have to actually turn around. That's not turning around. You're not listening to me at all. Well, I did say that crabs were a problem. This is one way to get rid of them. Suicide them into enemy formations. What are you doing? All right. Well, if you can get out, get out. If you can't, whatever. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. More bloated corpses. Finish these off. Let's get one more heal. Okay. You guys. Kill a bloated corpse. I need it dead. Run! Reform the lines! Reform the lines! Now we have all the crabs coming in. So I'm going to pull you all the way back and only use you if I absolutely have to. Cylostra, help them out. Oh, there's a depth guard. That might explain it. That would explain why you're getting the crap beaten out of you. Yeah, those animated hulks are melting. They're not a bad unit, but they're only 750 gold. You can't really expect them to go toe-to-toe with everything they're sending my way right now. We're still doing good. Kill a bloated corpse. Put the line here, and what do we have back at the far end of the map? Where have you been this entire time? Right there. Robert Downey Jr. We should probably commit you to the fight too, right? Be useful.
Boarding action. On my way.
And we should gangbang this Rotting Leviathan because it's doing some damage to me. Not a fan. Get in there quickly. Use that debuff. And let's get you one more questing knight group in here. We get some good focus fire to the flank of this formation. You didn't summon the questing knights like I asked. Maybe that'll work. Alright, they're coming. We're gonna get a charge lined up. Yeah, we're beating the crap out of them. Good stuff. Rear charge time. Get into those Rotting Leviathans. I wonder if they can actually beat them 1v1. Being ethereal, that might be an issue. That was a really pathetic charge. I'm not going to beat anybody like that. And let's defend our back line here. A couple more bloated corpses might save them for the Dark Elves that are about to come in. I think Lokhir Fellheart is the next wave. If it holds true to how pre-release was. Rotting Leviathan about to go down. Cylostra tanky as hell. Get one more unit of crabs. And combine that with a rear charge from questing knights, and I think we're gonna melt this flank. They're melting! Yep, they're gone. Good stuff. Lokhir! Meet your doom! Come to me. Spread out a little bit here and get ready. This is gonna be coming from Ramia. Got 1 minute remaining, friends. Yeah, it's hurt a little bit. Hasn't been super hard. But then again, if you really want to challenge yourself in these, then you'll bring like entire stacks of zombies. That might actually make for a pretty interesting battle. A bunch of handguns and deckhand polearms would really make this quite a bit tougher. But you spend your entire campaign building up for awesome units like the crabs. Why wouldn't you want to use them when you finally get your hands on them? Same thing with the Necrophax Colossus. The tall geese. Alright. Where's he coming? Where's he coming from? Should probably get stuff in front of our cannon, right?
Ready.
I've not lost any of our depth guard yet. Kind of surprised about that, actually.
Swiftly!
To victory!
Move up, take the center here. Where you at, though? Yeah, it's such a gorgeous model for Amanar. We still haven't seen him in action yet. I was hoping maybe modders would be able to add him in as playable, but I imagine he's lacking quite a few animations that would actually make him work in combat. Maybe we'll see him later. Maybe in game 3. Okay. They're coming now. Still don't have it. There we go. Alright, so we've got Black Ark Corsairs, as you would expect. Not a very intimidating front line for an endgame battle. Let's get 2 of our Necrophax shooting him down right now. Let's see if we get some bloated corpse action in. Let's do it. Let's get it popping like Orville Redenbacher, as my homie Lil Wayne used to say. Robert Johnny Jr. going to be in the front to tank it up, and maybe we'll get some Kraken's pull if they get blobbed up here. Maybe a Van Geist Revenge. End this campaign rightly, throw some pommels in their faces. Here we go. Yes, Dark Riders, come to me. Come to me! I mean, that's ritual Sudoku if I've ever seen it. Do it. Queen Bess! I should have been shooting this whole time. Forgot I'm not on fire will. I should probably just turn him on fire will at this point. You guys as well. Fire everything! And, front line, get in there. Got some work to do. Here we go. Well, Lokhir is not getting dumpstered. I'm unimpressed by your performance. What are you even looking at? Cylostra, I need you in it. I need you in the thick of it, girl. Oh, dude, I am seeing something very juicy. Van Geist Revenge. Here we go. Oh, please don't move, please don't move, please don't move. Oh my god. I wish I'd hit that unit too. Could have lined that up a bit better, but I'll take it. I'll take that all day. Monster Mash to end it. Bring it down. Kill Lokhir. Move you into an actual position where you can fire. That would be pretty useful. Shoot that. Oh, we left our cannons. You only need 2 halberds to go deal with them. Crowds get in. Alright, Lokhir's dying. Cylostra, finish him off. Heal you up. Fog of the Damned in the center. Robert Jowney, come in, strike the killing blow. Bring down the dragon. Like St. George of ye old lore. And they're crumbling. Yep, we did it. We're winners. We're champions. Bust out the Freddie Mercury. We just won the campaign. Alrighty. That's gonna hurt. Or it'll kill no one. That works too. Lokhir just died. Everything's crumbling. Charybdis. Let's finish that off. I want to see it die. Oh, yes. Alrighty. see you back on the campaign map, and we can do a little bit of celebrating. Well, we did it. We did it. We just won the campaign. We're rich boys now. We could easily spread our tendrils across the planet by just making a few more armies and then just going from port to port, sacking and raising. I mean, it took a long time to actually get established on the Isthmus of Palax against the Lizardmen. But with this win, we're going to get the final cutscene. We did lose one Necrophax Colossus. Too bad. We're rich, though. And with these ghost ships, you can actually recruit 12 units a turn. You can get 12 Necrophax Colossus in 2 turns. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. We won't be doing that, but we are going to take some money and watch that final cutscene, and then I think we'll go to the epilogue and maybe talk a little bit about what that could possibly mean, what that'd be hinting at.
The Krakenlord is defeated. His mantle of the sea's greatest pirate is almost yours. But there remains another task to fulfill. The beast is lured to the surface. Wolfheart's harpoon yearns to be fired. Now blessed with charms hidden within the ancient sea shanties, it thrums with power. The lore of beasts to raise a beast. Amanar has risen again, but its flesh rots. For it is no longer Ulthuan's ancient guardian of the sea, but an undead monster within your thrall. You have the ultimate prize, a treasure greater than any jewel. And with it, your infamy will spread far beyond the coasts. The seas are yours. Its prey and plunder await.
There it is. I do love that cutscene. The story for Vampire Coast is pretty cool. I think they did a really good job on it. It is a little bit disappointing to win and see that cutscene and be, oh yeah, you have Amanar, the undead monster in your thrall, this gigantic beast that could take on any faction in the game basically by itself. And then they just kind of tease you and they're like, yeah, you have this, but you can't actually do anything with it. And the gifts you get for winning really aren't spectacular by any stretch of the imagination. Would have been cool to see. Maybe you got like a unit of Merwyrms or something. Monstrous cavalry that are really good at something that gives them like a niche unit. But you know, maybe CA will introduce them some later time, so it's hard to know on that front. Either way, we have one, but it's not quite over just yet. That's because there's an epilogue. And as we take a look here, we really we didn't do that much conquering, we just did a lot of battles that gave us a lot of gold and let us kind of expand our power without really making a traditional empire, which is one of the cool things about their campaign. But yeah, I mean, we look at it, it's just part of the Isthmus of Palax, and that's all we own at the end of it. We're only on like turn 82 right now. But what I want to do is go to that epilogue and talk for a minute about that and see what it means. And then I think we can call it here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this campaign. I most certainly have. It's been a blast. It's been quick, which to be fair, on YouTube is probably a good thing. Because a lot of you guys do lose, well, everyone who has lost interest is no longer here anyway, so not the biggest deal ever. But it is nice to be able to bang these out in 82 turns rather than like Alathanar, Mortal Empires, where it's going to be 250, 300 before you even get close to actually winning. But yeah, let's go check out that epilogue real quick. And after that, we're going to have plenty more content coming this week. So stick around. See you in a minute. Yeah, that is the most depressing reward for winning a campaign ever. I mean, it's such a tease. It's like, you have control of the beast. No, you don't. Just kidding. Now, it will only attack your enemies, which you can't control in any way, shape, or form. And immunity to sea attrition from Amanar himself. Wow. I think that hit me once the entire campaign for like 15 deaths. Uh-oh. How will I get over that? Okay. But we're into the epilogue now. And we've seen these before with some of the earlier Great Vortex factions. We've seen Nakari get hinted at. We've seen some Game 3 stuff get hinted at. We don't know exactly how or if all of these epilogues will get translated in Game 3. They could just be references to the lore, which makes sense, right? I think a lot of the times we look at these and say, oh yeah, that's for sure coming. They're totally hinting at what's coming next. Not necessarily. They're just world building. That's the entire point of writing for a game like this, is that no, not everything can get added, but you can hint at stuff that maybe won't ever come, but kind of just helps flesh out the world and gives references that people who know the source material very well will find awesome. And that's what it might be doing here, but we want to read it anyway. So, all the world is a stage, and Cylostra had given her ultimate performance. Her prize, the Merwyrm of the High Elves, Amanar. Good. They stole her life, so she took from them Lothern's guardian. Yet now, their precious vortex quivers. Ulthuan shall sink, and she shall sing to the Phoenix King as he chokes on seawater. Bathing in the adoration of her mindless groaning crew, she was temporarily oblivious when a visitor appeared upon the deck of the lamprey, and it was a thing of rags, incorporeal and long dead. Enchantress, it whispered, in greeting with an unearthly hiss. Cylostra flexed her fabellum to hide her face. Who addresses Madame Captain Direfin? She asked in her most self-important voice. I come at the behest of my master. A patron. And who is it that shows such interest in moi? Like you, mistress, he is an enchanter, and a great one no less. He has gone under many names over the centuries, over the millennia, really. But at this time, he is known only as the Nameless. And that, my friends, is Constant Drakenfels, who is a very weird character from a canonicity standpoint, because he overlaps a lot with Nagash. In fact, a lot of the lore between the two is completely contradictory. But GW kind of retconned him out when they started going heavy with the Nagash lore, and instead they kind of brought him back in the end times more as a nod and a reference to him, and he's still there, but a lot of the things that make him who he is, being that first necromancer that was there when men were primordial, even before the Nehekarans, when they were kind of like just complete barbarians without any hint of civility. A lot of the lore there just doesn't make sense when you have Nagash in there too, because he's known as basically the first great necromancer, and they're basically, in a lot of ways, they're shades of the same character. But in the end times, he comes back as the Nameless and infests the body of Luthor Huss and does a whole bunch of other stuff. Pretty weird, but he ends up being one of the Mortarchs of Nagash under his control, and it is possible that they're referencing him because we'll be seeing him at some point, maybe alongside Nagash and other Mortarchs in Game 3. I realize that Undead have gotten a ton of content. I realize that a lot of people are very bored of them, and we should be. At the same time, when we're talking about 2 years from now, which is how it could be, how long it is until we see Total War Warhammer 3, or at least the DLCs for it, then I think that's a great time to bring in Neferata, bring in Constant Drakenfels, bring in Nagash, once we've gotten our Kislev, once we've gotten our Dogs of War, once we've gotten all these other factions that we would really like to see. There's plenty of stuff that could be done there. There's a lot of this world that still needs fleshing out. So it's a cool reference for sure. Looks like Cylostra might become one of his understudies. Maybe ally with Nagash in the end times as well, but that'll be up to you, because the Vampire Coast will still be playable in Total War Warhammer 3 and the Mortal Empires for that. I wonder if they're going to change the name for that, or if they're going to just say Game 3 is also Mortal Empires, same campaign, or if they're going to give it a new name. But I hope you guys enjoyed Part 9 of Cylostra Direfin's World Conquest, and by World Conquest I mean 5 settlements. But I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really fun campaign. If you've not tried it before, highly recommend it. And now that we'll be shifting more into multiplayer again, and focusing on a lot of other games and a lot of other content as well, let me know what you would like to see as we go forward, and if there are any lore videos or anything in particular that you'd really like to see when it comes to Warhammer or 40k, or really anything you can think of that you think I might like to cover. So let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for joining me on this epic journey, And I will see you all in the next video. Indy Pride, signing out for now.